week, a friend of mine submitted an op-ed piece to the Star Tribune about our inability to communicate with one another. And she opened her piece by describing a walk through the woods with a naturalist. She was asking him specific questions about the plants she was looking at, and he would just counter with additional questions. And this initially annoyed her. And he said, if I answer your questions, then you're just going to go on to the next thing, and you're just going to forget about, the things that we're exploring. And she then related an experience with friends she was in conversation with about political activities right now. And they were really butting heads. And so after that experience, she said there are 4 things that we should be doing in order to re-engage with those who hold differing opinions. So she was recommending, 1, to stay out of the box. As soon as we associate with a party or advocate a controversial idea, our views become suspect. She became one of those people. However, when she avoided the labels and focused on specifics, she found many shared interests and even agreement. Rather than arguing about global warming, they agreed that pollution was a concern. Instead of debating gun control, they agreed on the need for greater safety. Avoiding labels helped. Second point was to ask questions. Be curious, genuinely curious. Ask, what would you do? What kind of community do you want to live in? What goals do you have for your family, your community, your country? Amazingly, when those questions were asked, they found the commonalities. They found that they wanted safe streets, effective education, a working government, ethical leaders. Questions helped them get to the heart of what mattered. The third point, don't go down the rabbit hole. It's easy to react. You might be offended by what you hear. It might make your hair stand on end, but don't take offense. Share your views, but then just for a moment, let go of the need to be right. Make room for differences, be respectful, keep talking, and it's easy to take offense, but don't go down that rabbit hole. It really doesn't help. And then her last point was stick with it. This is some of the toughest work you'll ever do. We crave that dopamine that comes out with a good fight. And so when we hear bad news about the other side or read the article that validates our point of view, we tend to cheer. Well, save the cheers for the sporting events.